Hello and welcome back everyone. I am Cozy SimEspy and I have a speed build for you today that I am very excited about. It is a Hobbit house inspired build on The Sims 4. Really thanks to the brand new Enchanted by Nature expansion pack, and also a quick thank you to the EA Creator Network for providing me with an early access code for the pack, and also a code for me to give away, so stick around towards the end of the video so you can enter in the giveaway so you can earn the Enchanted by Nature expansion pack. Also be sure to use my creator code if you are buying the pack, Cozy SimEspy. I'll put it up. It's not a discount code, however it really does help me out as a creator, or use any Sims creator code. It helps them out so much. Going into the speed build, let's get to it. When I saw this expansion pack, I knew I wanted to do something Hobbit inspired, and it feels like the development team also kind of had Hobbits in mind as well, or very much that fantasy element for this. And I used shout out to a Sims creator, Miss Lizzie, you might know her. She had posted a tutorial on TikTok on how to make the Hobbit house, which really helped me plan this out and help it go pretty smooth here. Now, this was my first attempt, so I was kind of just going off of vibes. There's a lot of different variations I want to do, especially when it comes to manipulating the terrain to really make it feel like the house is kind of embedded into the ground like it is in Lord of the Rings. But just trying out with this speed build, just playing around with things a little bit here. I do very much want to do one where the garden is in front of the Hobbit house, which I feel like is what we typically see. So I wanted to do that with like a bright yellow door, just like Samwise Gamgee's house, which is one of my favorite Hobbit houses. Obviously Bag End, but I also really love Samwise's house as well. So obviously the landscaping here was one of the most important things to just give it that like enveloped by nature, the Shire-esque here. Fun fact, all the terrain paint you're about to see me do, I had to redo because when I had saved the point where I was done with the terrain paint and I came back to work on the build again, it had disappeared completely, which has done that to me a couple of times. So I had to completely redo all the terrain paint. So at the end of the video, when you see everything come together, you might notice that it looks a little bit different than what I'm doing right here, and that is because I had to completely redo it, which was super, super fun. And I've had that frustration with just anytime I've been trying to record a YouTube video, something has gone wrong. Like, it's been a while since I've done one of these because I got my new computer and I set up OBS and my settings were a little bit different. So I had recorded like 2 speed builds and I had recorded just a blank black screen, which sent me into a little bit of a depression. But here I am with a brand new computer with all my right settings, and it can handle more high-tech things, which means I'll be doing a lot more exciting things in the future, like getting back into streaming so I can do these build lives now that I finally have my computer together. Anyway, back to the build. I think we all know what a Hobbit house looks like, or when you talk about Hobbits in the Shire, you have a picture in mind in here. Warm, cozy, warm, natural or earthy tones. It just feels like home and nostalgic. So that's what I was doing here. I just kind of going off of vibes. Oh, I had to add in Gnome Dolph. Gnome Dolph with the brand new Enchanted by Nature expansion pack. It comes with this gnome that looks like Gandalf, so obviously I had to include it here in my Hobbit home build. So just think of the beginning scenes of Fellowship of the Ring when we really kind of get that tour of the Shire. That's kind of the vibe I was getting here. You see the carts everywhere. There are flowers everywhere. You know what I'm talking about. If you've seen, I hope most of you have seen Lord of the Rings by now, but those beginning scenes, which is just some of my favorite scenes within the movie because it just feels like a big warm hug, that's the feeling I was trying to capture here with this build. And again, for my first time really attempting a Hobbit house, I was happy with it. Of course, I had to include a small garden. Even though eventually I want to do this in front of a Hobbit house, I did it just kind of in the backyard, just playing around with things and playing around with how I wanted the landscape to be. Oh, it's raining. It's raining right now as I'm recording, making it real cozy. So I had to play around with kind of how I wanted the garden. It's just a small garden. And of course I had to have chickens. But I think it turned out pretty cute. And then with all of my landscaping here, I was hoping, if I'm going to be honest, with the Enchanted by Nature expansion pack, I was hoping for more landscaping plants. We get these two, which they're actually under like the roof section for the plants that we can put on the roofs now, which I do love. I don't know why they're not in the normal plant section, but I was hoping for more plants and flowers to use for landscaping, and we didn't get much of it. I'm really hoping they add more soon, because especially if somebody who does a lot of landscaping in their builds, and I should say my landscaping style is much more cottage-esque, where it's kind of a little bit controlled chaos and meadow, and you know the vibe I'm talking about. I want more, so I don't have to use these same two flowers that I always use. I just wanted a little bit more. I'm kind of hoping that eventually they update the garden skill, where if you have high enough of a skill, your Sims can maybe like harvest flowers from these landscaping plants, kind of like how I do in my cutting garden. I think that would be really fun. Anywho, let's get to the giveaway, the Enchanted by Nature giveaway. If you have stuck around long enough as I show you the finished product, I'm going to tell you how to enter in your chance to get the expansion pack. Today is Thursday, July 17th. So now through Sunday evening, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, like and comment on this video. Now through the 17th to Sunday, whatever day that is. And then on Monday, I will randomly select a winner. So all you have to do to enter in the giveaway is like this video, comment on this video, and subscribe to my channel, and you could have a chance to win this expansion packet. I think it's a really fun one, especially if you love fantasy. Here's a look on the interior. Again, just warm, cozy. This is available on the gallery. It's off the grid and simple living. Those are the challenges I thought would be perfect for this build. So my gallery ID is SimEspy. You can download this and live a nice little peaceful Hobbit life. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to be entered for the giveaway so you can get the Enchanted by Nature expansion pack. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you during my next speed build.